best times to shop that super sales are going on are like August and this time of year. And so I'm going to show you a couple things that I picked up a bunch of things at Goodwill that I'm going to show you how you can mix and match, and then I'm going to show you just a few treasures that I picked up at retailers that you wouldn't think you would find the price points that I did. And then I want to get to be able to get to questions. So I think that when you think Loft or Ann Taylor, we think a more expensive price point. And I just picked up this $60 skirt for $15. So that's what I'm saying. This time of year, and this is a great neutral. To me, this is brown. You can put it on with my black blazer. You could put it on with a cardigan and a blouse. And I think this would be very appropriate for a professional work environment. This is my Carson Pirie Scott outlet skirt that I got for $5. I wear this thing all the time. I love it. Throw it in the washer. Looks beautiful when it comes out. And even though it's a pattern, it's black and white. And so since I've been in the workforce a little bit longer and I can do other colors, like I'll throw this on with red or hot pink or orange or, you know, like a funky yellow or whatever. And I think that this is still a great basic. And it's super comfy and stretchy fabric, which I'm into these days. Repeat Boutique, where I told you I just had the text message come through while we were about to get started. This came from there. This would retail for $225 to $250. And I got, it's Tory Burch, and I paid less than $30 for it. And $30 is what you would pay a lot of times for a cardigan at the retailers that we talked about today. So that's why I think don't be afraid to go in consignment stores, especially ones that are around the Naperville area where you've got a lot of professional women that are changing out their wardrobes fairly quickly. You know, they might wear them for one season and get rid of them. I think this was a great buy. This was like my big treasure. All right, so here are my Goodwill finds besides my outfit today that I'm wearing. I want to show you when I talked about a dress. This is just a great basic dress. It was $5.99. And while I wouldn't necessarily do sleeveless in the workplace, what you can do is, so now I've got it on with my houndstooth black and white jacket, which I think is very sharp looking. And if it looks a little too overpowering sometimes, like this I bought at Hobby Lobby and then I sewed, you know, like a safety pin on it. And so sometimes I'll do something like that to kind of calm it down, or, you know, if you don't have a necklace you want to go to put with it, but you want a little something on it. So I would do like one of these guys, or I'd mix and match. And then I think that, you know, even though this is definitely has a little bit more personality, I think that it does change up the look a little bit by doing a lapel pin on it. The other thing that I would do with this dress is add a cardigan. And this little cardigan was $4.99. And this guy would go with a lot of things. Now the one thing, there's a snag on the back, so I would just flip it over and I would pull the thread back through so that it, you know, was in good shape. But this is great. And then if you had a neutral colored skirt, I think that, you know, this would look good with it or with pants, with whatever. But I just like that this is your great basic and you're going to build off of this. Here's that sheer blouse that I was talking about that you would want to put a cami under if you were wearing this underneath a blazer. But I think it'd be really cute under that too, and that's a different look with that dress. So those are some things that I would do with this guy. And if you didn't do a dress, because maybe dresses aren't your thing, you could do black shell, black skirt, and you'd still have the same look. I just, like I said, I like that no-brainer outfit that's in my closet that I can pull from. When we talk about blazers, I'd said maybe one that had a little bit of pattern. Obviously we have the houndstooth. These guys, this is a pinstripe. This is a little bit harder to work with, I think, because it's harder to find bottoms that look good with it. But I'm going to show you how, besides doing a black shell, like what I have on, that you could, I love polka dots. And I think that polka dots look good with a lot of stuff. And if you're on Instagram, you'll see girls, when they're showing how they built wardrobes, they almost always have a polka dot blouse in their wardrobe. So black pants, black skirt, white pants, good to go. I grabbed a pair of just black pinstripe pants because I think these can go with anything. That polka dot top I just showed you, I think you could even wear it with that black and white houndstooth, the black blazer that I have on today. And this is a little bit outside of the norm of what I told y'all, because I said stay with neutrals. But if you're going to do something that's, you know, a bolder pattern, putting a black jacket over it, or a black cardigan, or a cream, like the cardigan that I showed you from Repeat Boutique, would calm this pattern down and I think make it more applicable for wearing into a professional environment. And this guy was $5.99. The other way you could wear that black dress I showed you was you could put a t-shirt on underneath it so that it had a sleeve and then wear like a scarf with it or something. That's another way to change up that dress. And then I just wanted to show you a really great basic blouse that I found that looks awesome under cardigans. It looks great under jackets. So keep your eye open for pieces like that.